Southside Fringe.
Morgan Cry, also known as crime writer Gordon Brown, takes us on a tour of Javea on the Costa Blanca, the inspiration for his fictional town El Descaro, the setting for his novel 31 Bones. Taunting us with sunny views, Morgan tells us about the locations that feature in the novel and the characters that live there. It's a fast-paced and often funny book, and the next instalment, 6 Wounds, is published by Polygon in June this year. Find out more about Gordon at www.gordonjbrown.com.
Hi, my name's Gordon Brown, otherwise known as Morgan Cry, and author of 31 Bones, a crime thriller set here in Spain. In this short video, what I'm going to do is tell you a little about myself, a little about the book, take you on a short tour of the town to show you some of the sights in the book, and then read a short extract. In a previous life, I was marketing through and through. I was brands director for the Tenants brands, so I got to play in the booze world. I was marketing director for STV, so I got to play in the TV world. I've also sold non-alcoholic beer in the Middle East. On top of that, I delivered pizzas in Toronto. And once, I walked onto a major cup final football pitch and was booed by 49,000 people. I'm also one of the founding directors behind Bloody Scotland, Scotland's crime writing festival, and I started as an author about 10 years ago. And today I've written 8 novels, 31 Bones being the 8th, and the 9th novel is coming out in June 21, which is a sequel to 31 Bones, and it will be called 6 Wounds. To give you an idea what the book's about, I'm just going to read a little bit of blurb. In the town of El Descaro, on the Costa Blanca, a mother dies suddenly, in a pub like no other. A dark and damaged place, populated by a dangerous and dysfunctional group of expatriates. They call themselves the expatriates, and they were involved in a property scam with the mother, and millions have gone missing. When Daniela Coulston arrives, the daughter the dead mother, she's been estranged for 20 years and thinks she's coming for the funeral to fly home. But the expatriates think she knows where the money is. And a London gangster who lives up in the hill high above El Descaro wants money, and he thinks she knows where it is. And to make matters worse, a Capitan in the Guardia Civil thinks that Daniela might have had something to do with her mother's death. So what I'll now do is take you on a short tour of the town, and then I'll read you an excerpt from the book. This is the old town in Javea, or El Descaro. This is where Daniela's mother lived. This is where Daniela wants to stay. She likes it here. She likes the bars and she likes the cafes. She likes this lifestyle. But there are people in El Descaro that don't want her to stay. There are people in El Descaro that would rather she left, and she doesn't want to go. But she might not have any choice. If you wonder why Daniela might want to stay here in 31 Bones, well, seafront might give you a clue. But Daniela has a problem. She's spending all her time inside a pub, serving drinks to expatriates. She'd like to be down here more often, but she can't be. Now, if she can't be down here, and she has to spend her time in a dark, dark place with dark, dark people, will she stay? And also, up there on the hill, there's a man who wants to do her harm, a London gangster, and she has to contend with him as well. Now, if you wonder why I'm filming a car park, albeit a new car park, it was because when I wrote the book, I wanted to pick a pub that didn't exist to be the centre for a lot of the activity in 31 Bones. And I wanted it to be somewhere between the old town, which is up there, and the port, which is down there. I didn't really want to choose a real pub, mainly because it's not the nicest of pubs in the world, so I thought, I'll put it here. And then the council decided to build a car park. But I think there's room for a pub here. I mean, think about it, look at the view you get. So if someone does want to build one here, I think what you should do is call it Sabuska. Well, I've told you a little bit about me, a little bit about the book, and also showing you some of the sights around the town where the book's set. So what I'm going to finish with is I'm going to read you a small extract from the book, right at the very beginning, just when Daniela lands in Spain, in time for her mother's funeral. Touchdown. The plane touches down to a smattering of applause. Why are they clapping? Relief? Appreciation of the pilot's skills? Sarcasm? Celebration? All four. A cheesy tune tells me that 90-something% of flights land on time. I am so happy for them. I look out the window. Alicante Elche is the branding above the terminal. Early November, and the mid-morning temperature is already 16 degrees, sunny with a light northerly wind. This information was imparted on me by an overweight man sitting in the middle seat next to me. A man who has oozed fat into my space for the entire flight. The passengers around me rise to don coats and retrieve bags, but I'm happy in my seat. Fast as the turnarounds are nowadays, it will still be a good 10 minutes before enough people have exited to make it worth my while standing. And it's not that I'm in any hurry. Funerals are not something that I seek out as a rule. I'm anti-death. Live forever. No grim reaper for me. The exception. Immortal. Thank you. My name's Gordon Brown. My book is 31 Bones and it's published by Polygon and it's out now, and I hope you enjoyed this video.